Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year's. It's Eve, I guess. I wanted to take care of a few formalities first. I just wanted to wish everybody a Happy New Year's. Hope you have a really great year and a great evening. I know this is a struggle for some people during this time of year, but you know what? It's another day. It really is. Okay, so I promised in one of my last videos that I would show you the divine hat that I finished. So, excuse the dirty house behind you. There we go. This is what I did. I did a whole lot more rows and I put a brim on it because for me, I think I look better with a hat with a brim versus not, and I will show you the difference. Let me find the other one that I did. I know it's in here somewhere. Okay. Oops. Spilt my water. Okay, hold on. Please ignore the gray hair. I've decided that, well, it's another story. Hold on, let me put this on real quick. One-handed. So this is the divine hat in the pattern by Fiber Spider without the extra rows. And it's a good hat, but I have a really big head. I'm a big girl, 5'11". It just doesn't come down far enough for me. Like I feel like my ears, like I'm doing this to cover up my ears because I like my ears to be covered. So this one is very nice, but it's just not for me. And it's a little big too. Okay, so let me put this one back on. I'm gonna set you down for a minute. There we go. And sorry if the moving makes anybody sick. There we go. Okay, so it is a beautiful sunshiny day here in Daddle, New Mexico. However, we are under a winter storm watch. So tomorrow I'm expecting anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow, which is hard to believe because a few minutes ago I had the doors and the windows open just to let some fresh air in because we've been under some weather lately. So I feel like I'm always breathless lately. I need to stop. I'm going to try to, I don't think I can from here. Okay, so I have been working on some projects. I know that I had a previous video that included my whips, works in progress. And when you see the things that I've completed, you go, Jolie, I really don't see anything that you said you were working on or was a work in progress. And I'll be like, I know, but I got other stuff done, so it's okay. It really is. So I have a large yarn collection and it's really messy right now. It's very messy. Let me turn that up. So, God, I look tired. It's really messy lately. So I decided that I'm going to start going through small balls of things that I can get rid of to make hats and blankets for donation. One of my things is that I'm very blessed to have a large yarn collection, and I really want to donate 95% of what my yarn collection is and donate it in form of hats, scarves, sweaters, shawls, blankets to different organizations. I believe that's better than donating cash. That's my opinion and my opinion only. But yeah, I've been on the receiving end. I've had some times in my life that were a big struggle, and I really appreciated that somebody took the time to make something with their own hands to donate, and I received it. So that's my thing right now. And so that's what I started doing. So I had 5 balls of that. What is it called? Hold on, I saved the label. The Unforgettable yarn from Red Heart. I had gotten it somewhere in a mystery box, I believe. So what I did is I made, I'm going to turn you so I can still see. I made, whoops, here we go, a hat and scarf with it. It's very pretty colors. I'll do it this way. I like those dark earthy tones. Came out very nice, very squishy. I made another, this was 2 skeins. It's a cowl, the same thing, just a different color. Those are really nice colors. I love that blue in there. That's just gorgeous. Excuse my ends. And then I had 1 skein of this, so it's a much smaller cowl. All different stitch patterns. I believe they're all Bag O Day. You know, just something simple. It's basically 1 skein of that is basically a 1-day project for me, along with everything else that I do. Okay, and then I also made for me, but I doubt if I'll keep it because, you know, me. This is made out of recycled wool. And I believe I got the recycled wool from Hobie, or maybe it was Hirschner's, I don't know, but this is the linen stitch. I love this stitch. And it is so nice and thick and warm. It's beautiful. This green is one of my favorite colors. But yeah, I'm one of those people who I do not keep what it is that I make. I don't know why. That's just the way I am. So let me put all those back in the bag. And then, I don't know, I had done a quick short on this. So I've received quite a few Mary Maxim bags with the Mellow Spun DK in it. And I had a lot of the yellow, taupe, and coral color. And I had made a joke earlier because Lori from Armchair Chef said, I don't think these colors will go together. So I made a blanket and I donated it to Boggy Creek with those colors just because someone said they wouldn't go together, you know. So I still have a lot of this yarn left, a lot, and I mean a lot. So I made another blanket. This one is an 8-pointed star, and I'm not finished with it because what I had previously done with the other blanket is I took 2 strands and put them in my cake winder and made cakes out of them. So it would be thicker because this yarn is really thin. It is a DK, but it's a really, really lightweight 3. So I'm trying to use up all the balls that I put together in cakes. I still have this that is in cakes. And I still have about another 20 balls that are not caked up yet. So I'm going to have to find something to do with that also. It is a lightweight 3. I may make some hats for children that aren't so thick and bulky. For it, I may use it for a mosaic pattern because when you do mosaic with a 3-weight, it's not as heavy as a 4-weight. I don't know, but it in my pile of things to do. So what I did for me is I started organizing my yarn because I had a lot of stuff everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Let me hold this up so I don't look so like I got so many chins. So I had so many yarns of the same thing over and over again, but they were just everywhere. So I threw them all in the bunkhouse, spent 2 days sorting them. And what I would do is I would just do like 2 hours at a time, go in there and put all of the 1 pound of loves together and put everything that's a wool base together and put everything that's a 3-weight together, all my glitter yarn together, all of that. So I pretty much got it sorted out and then I put it back in storage. But what I did is towards the front of storage, I put things in those bags we get from Mary Maxim with the mystery bags. And those are the things I'm starting with first. Those are projects that I have right now because this brain has like so many projects inside of it. There's way too many, okay? And I can't do them all and keep track of them all. So I pick something, put it in a bag, put it towards the front of the storage, and therefore I'm not overwhelmed by seeing everything because when I see everything, I want to do everything, okay? And yes, and I can't do everything, but I do the best I can. So yeah, that's working. So next I have a pile of Tweety yarn that I have. I have gray and purple and I believe blue. So I was sort of thinking of maybe doing the ocean waves, or actually there's another YouTuber. Her name is Allison Russell. She's from across the pond. So if you like listening to somebody who's got an English accent, she's really great. And she has some really nice patterns and she's really good at tutorials. So yeah. I really enjoy her. So I may make something from her. Here, a little shout out. I'm using, whoops, where'd it go? There it is. My stitch marker from Tracy at I Love Loopy Crochet and Treasures. Right there, my little pooter face. Right now I am also steaming butternut squash. My neighbor gave me about 30 of them, and so I'm going to use them to make dog treats. I know they'll store for a while in the basement, but I'd like to do big batches of the dog treats at once because it's just in and out of the oven and it takes a while. So, yep. And then my painting I did for Marvin for Christmas. Okay, so I'm working on it. It's almost finished. I'll show it to you when I get done. It's a little more difficult now because we've been sort of stuck in the house because of the winter weather. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to paint around anybody else. I don't. I like to be alone. It's just me and the paint. I don't have to worry about anybody staring at me. I know I have some unresolved issues. It's okay. So that's still working. But I need to find a space I can do it where he's not in the house or sitting there watching me. And this house is like a big room. You know, there's a divider between the bedroom and the living room, but it's really not enough. So, yeah. What else? Oh, I also I bought some shea butter and coconut oil, oil and some scents, some essential oils. And I made up some things for my hands because my hands are so dry from the wintertime, touching the yarn, touching the wood, doing stuff outside. This one is fennel and orange. It smells delicious. It does. Oh, look, I got the scratch on my eye. Okay. Where are you going, Jolie? I don't know. We're just tired. I know, and I look bad in this light. Oh my goodness. Okay, the gray hair. Look, gray hair. For many, many years, I worked in corporate America. High heels, skirts, dress bosses. Yeah. And it was actually a unstated requirement that you not have gray hair. You just went further in the company if you did not have gray hair. And so I colored my hair for years and years and years. And even the men I knew, the older gentlemen, they all colored their hair too because it was just not popular to have gray hair. So I have decided, because for the condition of my hair, I really need to let it grow out for a while. Unfortunately, it is not a pretty white silver. It is this weird looking blackish gray. My hair is naturally a dark chestnut, probably pretty close to this color right here. Chestnut with red highlights. So we'll see what happens. I may let it grow all the way out and then decide, you know what, to color it one more time because that's just the way I am. Okay, I've got to go. I'm going to try to send this. I wanted to get this out before the weather hit because once the weather hits, my internet is terrible. Again, thank you guys for all you do. Thank you for stopping by. If you have any suggestions on what to do with this lovely Mellow Spun DK yarn, drop them in the comments. I wish you all a happy new year, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for all you do. Bye.